What's up, guys? I am bringing you an update. This is probably going to be the last update of the 125 as I am breaking this tank down also. I'm doing it for a very good reason. I am getting a 180 gallon tank that is going to be another project that I'm going to need to drill, unless I can get this guy to give me his 220 for what I asked him for it. But the 125 is going to be getting broke down here within the next week, 2 weeks maybe. Kind of sad to see it go, kind of glad to see it go. I'm bummed because I'm going to have to try to figure out how to get my star polyps off of this thing now, off my overflow. And they have just started taking off like mad. And there's an addition deck back there, if you can see it. It's my Mandarin Dragonite. I'll go over something with that. But basically what I'm doing is I'm selling my tank stand, canopy, sump, and the mag drive pump for $325 to one of my neighbors. And I'm going to go pick up this new tank. I got to build the stand. Excuse me, I got to build the stand for it and make a new sump. When I give them all this stuff, they're going to give me their old 55 gallon. That way I can house all of my livestock and corals in the 55 gallon until I get the stand built and get the new tank drilled and all that. So it's going to be a process. It's going to be a really long fucking process. But this is probably going to be the last we're going to see of the 125 unless I shoot a video of it getting torn down. And I just got done retrofitting all kinds of lights in this thing. So that's probably it for the 125. And oh, that Mandarin Dragonite's pretty awesome. I'll show you in my nano tank that I broke down. That's actually now my copepod hut, I guess you could say. This is where all my copepods are like breeding. And they're breeding in mass fucking numbers. It's great. But I got little kitchen scrubbies from the dollar store in there, and every now and then I'll take a couple of them out and put them in the 125. So that's what's happening with the nano. And sorry to disappoint you guys, but I'm going to be putting all my energy is going to be put into this new 180 gallon 220 tank, depending on which one I get. All my energy is going to be focused on the saltwater tank, so I don't think I'm going to actually do the nano planted tank. Like I said, all my focus is going to be strictly to my saltwater tank until I get it going and up and running, self-sustaining, just like the 125. The 125 I don't have to worry about. That's why I was able to do all these other little projects. So sorry to disappoint you, but no planted tank. But I will have some sick-ass build videos coming up. But everything's doing real good in here. This is why I'm sad to get rid of this, is because everything is just thriving in here right now. I mean, nothing is looking bad. I finally conquered the cyano outbreak. It's starting to go away finally. The Montiporas are taking off like a mother effer. The bird's nest, large photography, if you're watching this, that's your frag right there, man. It died. I'm trying to see if I can't get something to start growing on it again, but this is why I haven't sent you your frag yet. But everything else other than that frag right there is doing alright. And that frag died because one of my hermit crabs knocked it underneath this rock back in here, and it was buried in the sand. But other than that, I mean, everything is thriving. My powder blue is thriving. That Mandarin has been going to town in this tank for a while. I know you probably can't see it in there, but the Mandarin's been doing good. I just got these 3 chromies that are fucking absolute pigs, actually. But I wish I could get this Dragonite on camera pretty good, but he's awesome. I love it. And I mean, he scavenges all day long. The powder blue's doing good. My clowns are doing good. They're not exactly hosting the rose bubble right now. The rose bubble's been acting really weird lately. It's been moving a lot again, almost like it knows I'm going to screw with it and move it. But it's been moving a lot. And then down in my quarantine, I've got a Naso tank, and that'll be probably my final big fish I put into this new tank. Other than that, I probably will just stay with smaller schooling fish like the chromies and smaller fish. But there it is. There it is. Look at that thing. That is a beautiful fish. And also, I got my copepods going, and I also got a brine shrimp hatchery down here that I just got done harvesting brine, so that's why it's not running. And I got my eggs up here, so, and it works. I think it's really cool hatching them, and I just use the tank water to hatch them. But yeah, so it's a bittersweet breaking this down because I'm getting an upgrade, but also it really sucks because this tank is just really beautiful. But it's going to a good home, so, and I'm giving them a good deal because they are my neighbors. So yeah, guys, this is gonna probably be the last update, like I keep fucking saying, for the 125. And I might be getting rid of this brain coral. If anybody's in Arizona that's interested in this, hit me up and I'll have a big price tag for it. So let me know. I will see you guys in the next videos. Hopefully it'll be putting the tank together.